This is gonna be good. Hey, at least she's right. So right. I don't can this be like a off the record conversation, or like do we have to clock out?
What do you want to talk about? What's going on?
You didn't answer my question.
I mean, it depends on, you know, what you say and how you say it. Because if
So
you approach it like you did with like me and Hunter the other day, it'll be fine.
yeah. That's it's not.
Yeah.
It's just about me and you.
Okay.
Right. So listen, there's I got talked to right by high command, right? And apparently there's been people telling you stuff about me, and I am saying all this malicious. I'm saying Tina's holding me back maliciously, blah 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 blah. Okay, that's not the truth. Okay, right? I say Tina's a hard ass. She's hard on me, but I look at you more like a. I don't want to say this to offend you, but like a mom, but not a mom. You know, like stepmom. Okay, that sounds crazy. You know what I mean? But you
Why
know
you
what I
always
mean?
dig yourself in these fucking holes,
I'm
dude?
just saying, like, um, you're a hard ass, but yeah, you're doing it to because you know how to push me, in a sense that nobody knows how to push me. But I will bicker and complain during the pushing, but I know it's for the best interest because at the end of the day, it's gonna work, right? That's just something people know, right? You have that. Okay, so I'll vent, but I never say, oh, I don't, oh, fuck Tina, blah, blah, blah. I'm always like, at the end of the day, I know this is the best. This is the best for me. So he's saying, yo, there's been numerous officers saying that. And I was like, bro, I don't even talk to numerous officers about Tina. I'll be venting or I'll be out of frustration. Because I talked to him about it. And he was like, yeah, the way you talk to me about it, if that's how you're talking, that's fine. I'm like, if anybody, I went in debt with you, right? But also, I like to be back against the wall, right? So I just want you to, if you're hearing this stuff, I don't want you to feel like that's it, because at the end of the day, I fuck with you heavy. And at the end of the day, again, it's like how I'm on Crims, like, yo, Tina's not gonna fuck around. You can't fuck around with Tina. That keeps me on my toes. So I like that. I respect that. At the end of the day, I'm always gonna respect that. Some other shit. So yeah. So I was a little. So remember when I talked about it in a meeting yesterday when I'm like, yo, Gold Gang is after me, whatever, right?
Right.
So he was talking to me and said, oh, Gold Gang put in a complaint and said they didn't like the way you was conducting yourself. I said, how is that even legitimate? Like, these guys are actively hunting me down, actively shooting officers. How are they even able to take, how you even to take their complaint to any substance, right? I said, they got upset of a store robbery. They shoot over nothing. I'm not supposed to have a personality. I'm supposed to just be a robot. Like, I like, how is that like anything? And then he was like, and this is him. This is not, when I say this, I'm not saying it's him saying it. This is just him doing his job, but like basically the complaints. And I'm telling you how I feel about the complaints, because I'm like, as an officer, it's discouraging because it's like you have a gang that's saying that they're actively killing officers, shooting officers, actively saying that they're gonna come out of jail in 20 minutes and hunt the officer down. And how am I in trouble for that? I don't and it's like, it's not even like, hey, what happened? Okay, I got you, Grant. We're gonna take your word. Look, there's their car again. Look, they're at the PD. They're looking to hunt at the PD. There's no fear. They just shot an officer. They'll run in the same car. They'll tweet. There's no actions being done. And all I'm saying is, like, why are we not matching the same energy for crims? I get we hold cops at a higher standard, but it's like my tweets, I tweet every single day, songs, shit, that's cool. And he put 2 tweets and says, this is antagonizing the crims that you're talking about. And I'm telling him, no, it's not. So I'm at a point where I'm just like, I'm feeling frustrated, because it's like, I'm on duty 10 hours a day. And not one time I get called in the office and say, yo, Grant, like, good job. Like, you're dealing with all these fucking shitlords and you're doing your best that you can do. And with what you have in your personality, I can't conform to a robot. I can't. And it seems like that's the only way that, you know, there's gonna be crims that like me and there's gonna be crims that don't like me. And I realize that, but I'm not pulling up to a store robbery or a bank and crims are just not talking and walking into the car and running off and just having overall just shitty interactions. You're gonna go to jail.
Let me ask you this. You think I'm a robot?
No, but your personality, I've always said that. I said, yo, Tina's personality is great, right? But it works for you, right?
Because it's just you gotta find the balance. Because listen, believe it or not, the reason why I took you on, because you remind me a lot when I was a cadet 5 years ago, right? You got that headstrong, you got that fire in you, where you want to be harder on people, but you gotta find the balance. And I know you're capable of it because, like, after I had to talk with you about the lockpick and stuff like that, right? You improved. Like, you really put your fucking mind to it. I was telling people every day, like, oh my fucking God, he's doing so good now. And people were coming to me every day telling me how good you know?
So
I was proud of you.
What's the issue then? What is the issue? Yesterday, Gold Gang?
I think it happens because you're pulling these 10-hour shifts, right? Remember how I told you to take it back a little bit? Because when you get tired, you get frustrated, and then the venting comes in, and you come at people sideways, and I don't even think you realize that you're coming at people sideways. Because there's venting, and then there's doing what you've been doing.
No, I'm an officer.
Rough, man. Like, you know, the way that you came at me with Iris was perfect. The way you're coming at me now, perfect. But when you're getting your feelings and when you're getting frustrated, that's when it gets bad.
And but again, and I said that, yo, I'm like, yo, but you always check me. If I'm out of line, you check me. You say, hey, listen, I want you to act like this. Don't do this. Understand rank. You say all of that stuff. And I'm like, okay, I take it in. I say, okay, cool. But when you tell me these kind of things, it doesn't feel like you're big dicking. It just feels like, you know, you inserting, but you're making there's an understanding of
1 second. Hills is calling me. Hold that thought. Yeah, Hills, what's up? The one off forum? Oh, the goon squad. Sorry, there was like 3 shootings in like 5 minutes. Okay.
No, I'm
right,
officer.
Let Richie know because I think her and Pike actually handled most of that. While we were first on scene, honestly, we didn't do much. I'm gonna be straight. All right, thank you. Anything else? I'm having an important conversation right now. Okay, thank you.
So I get it why you say certain stuff, because, you know, sometimes I understand my personality. Sometimes I don't take things in right away, but then when I walk away, I was like,
oh
okay.
All right, 1 second.
Got a phone call?
Yeah, Cliff, what's up? What's up? Just, you know, slash transfer in your phone. With the state ID, and yeah, you gotta be in it or near it. Yeah. What the fuck?
But this is good, Chad. This is good. Yeah. So I was saying, like, man, I totally forgot. I was saying, like,
sorry, next person that calls me, I'm hanging up. I swear to God.
I'm just saying, it's just like, it's like we don't match the energy. It's just like all it is just like the Gold Gang. I really believe I didn't do anything wrong. These guys were talking crazy in the car, but yeah, you know what? You talking crazy, I'm gonna say, where's your tissue at, bro? You keep crying, blah blah blah. That's not you. Like, listen, you have me in the sales for, I'm still human. I'm still a human being. And I just kind of don't understand why that was even brought up. Because that's what
They're
I'm.
playing the victims. I wouldn't worry too much about Gold Gang because at the end of the day, remember when all the complaints I was getting about you
Yeah,
that I talked to you about, we gotta investigate it. It doesn't mean that we're giving it any merit. It's just we gotta make sure we gotta get both sides, right?
got you.
The Gold Gang, honestly, they play victims. I mean, Bodie calls me all the time, like, I had to shoot him, Tina, I had to shoot him. Like, no, you fucking didn't. You could have talked to me first. Yeah, let me get my people straight. They don't give a fuck. I mean, they're shooting over nothing. You know? So,
Yeah.
like,
Well,
don't take it to heart when you get a complaint against you. All you can do in that time is try to reflect and take away something that betters yourself, even if you don't think you did anything wrong, because there's always learning. And even at sergeant level, I'm still learning, right? There's times where I even get intimidated. There's times where I fuck up.
yeah.
But what keeps me pushing forward is I learn from it. I don't get in my feelings about it. Or maybe I do, but I take my time to process that, right? I step away, take the 5 to 10 minutes I need to breathe. I analyze it and I try to take what I can, learn from it, and move on. Because that's all you can do. All you can do is keep moving forward.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
So, are you a little antagonistic sometimes? Yeah, absolutely you are. There's a way to talk shit. And I think it come like I gotta think part of it is just the tone of your voice. I mean,
But
even
all the
before
major.
people got used to me, they thought about the same with me,
Yeah,
right?
no, you did tell me that, and you told even
Yeah.
when I did something, you're like, hey, don't say that. But like, if you look at all the major gangs, MSR, KTB, Bocat, Regulators, they're all cool. The gangs that, I'm not gonna lie, the gangs that matter, you know, they're all like, I get it, and they take it to the chin. But then you got these gangs that just like, or these come up gangs. Richie explained it properly yesterday. Like the come up gangs, like they're so entitled. And I'm telling you, like I was saying, if Lane was there yesterday, he would have put those guys in check so quick. So it's just like when they complain about something, it's like, so it's just a little bit. But again, like you said, hey,
I know
listen,
it's this hot thing. Just gotta, learn what you can from it, and move on.
yeah,
You know?
I gotta learn
Yeah, just
from it and just
remember what I said. Time and place. Remember your audience. Pick and
yeah,
choose your audience, right? When you don't know who they are, they could end up as one of the entitled gangs, so maybe they'll take it on the chin. But you gotta ease into it, right? Got to know your audience. Get to know these people before you start ripping the shit out of them. It's like, I mean, KTB, they literally shot Choppa for making a mom joke because they're like, "Hey, you run like a bitch." They caught him jogging, right? That day, they caught him jogging. Like, "Hey, you run like a bitch." He said, "Yeah, all the way to your mother's house." He got shot for it. I went down to the fucking block and I said, "Oh, you think I stink? Your mother thinks I smell nice. I didn't get shot because I
yeah.
know them. I know them, and they know me.
Yeah,
They know I'm
but
just fucking around."
Gold Gang was just literally, yo, you won't. They didn't want to be detained, and then they tried to run, and they got tased, and then they were just molded. There was no even interaction on that level. But
Don't worry about Go Gang. Go Gang, like those types of gangs, all we gotta do is document our shit. And if they keep increasing violence against police, we push their shit in like we did with the regulators when they stole our day off.
yeah,
That's how we get them, right? That's how we match. They keep fucking around and then they find out.
all right, that makes sense. All right, thank you. I actually feel better now.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was a little frustrated because I didn't want you feeling some type of way, and
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it was disheartening to like hear all that shit about me like holding you back and stuff. But like, reality is like I had approved you a week before you actually got your final. It was just a scheduling issue, and I
yeah, and
didn't want to
you
tell
said
you.
that. You said that
I didn't
after.
want to tell
I
you
get it.
because I didn't want you getting in your head because I know you. I wanted to give you your best shot.
Listen, Grant has a personality of the world's against him, and sometimes that works for him, and sometimes that doesn't. I'm gonna have I have flaws in my character. You get what I'm trying to say, and I understand that. And I'm very aware of that, and I'm trying to improve those flaws. Sometimes they work with me, sometimes they work against me. But
Oh, we can never ask, but I mean, kid, we got your back here. Like, it's not just about you. It's not just about me. about all of us and trying to find a way to work together for the better and to stand on that line,
He
right?
hit a lot on the streets before the talk.
And
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah.
that means working with people we fucking hate. Sometimes that means, you know, arresting people we fucking hate. Arresting people that hate us.
True. True.
Jesus, somebody tried to kill me and I'm never going to see justice for it. So, what do? Move on.
You find him and hunt him down. Okay, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Get the fuck out of here.
Clock off duty, Tina.
But,
And hunt him down. I'm joking. It's a joke. Fantastic.
you know, it's just, sometimes we just got to move on. It's okay to take a moment to get your feels, but
I just thought
you
it
gotta
was.
make sure it just doesn't spill out.
I just thought it was something extreme because he was like, "Listen, don't go on duty until." And I was like, "Oh shit!"
Well, I
what?
mean, it was the way it was being reported. When you're even venting like that to a few people, you know what that does? Like, especially if anybody overhears that shit, that undermines me as an NCO and a sergeant.
Oh yeah, but that was
Yeah,
like the only
You know, and
last.
honestly, it hurts to hear that shit.
Listen, that's not how it was portrayed, and that was like 3 weeks ago. The last time I'm like, yo, like, man, she's so hard on me. Like, does she even want me to be an officer? That's the most I've ever said. I've never said like
I heard it was a couple days after you got officer, like it was still continuing on.
that. You're holding me back? Nah.
Yeah,
Nah, I wouldn't.
it was still held a grudge because I was holding you back. Thought I was out to get you.
Nah, that's a lie. Cause I was talking about you highly. Said she's a hard ass, but like, listen, it is what it is. Out to get me? That's cap. No, that's cap. That is fucking
It was
cap.
just disheartening to hear because like we ended up having that talk about like owning up to your shit. You know, stop fucking around, own up to your shit. It gets down to business, and then you were doing so good, and then I get all those reports. You know,
Nah, and that
it fucked me up. I'm not gonna lie.
that disheartens me because it makes me seem fake. And then on top of that, from my point of view, it's like, yo, there's some lot of fake cops in here. Cause you know,
Well, are they fake or are they putting their impression about what you said? You know what I mean? Because that's what it is at the end of the day.
well, who have
When people
I said
report
that
stuff,
to? Well, that's what Guile
people
said, yeah.
report this stuff. Yeah, when people report this stuff, they're reporting what their take on the situation. It's hard to get like facts, because it's people to people, right? You got that down the grapevine telephone shit. You just
Bro,
gotta,
what the
like,
fuck?
swim through it and try and find the
Bro,
facts
I
of the
haven't said anything.
investigation.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, that's not the case. So, and obviously, I would have been disheartened too. But maybe, and that's what Guile said. Like, it maybe, you know, people, you know, they don't sometimes understand. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. They might not understood. But I've never been like, she's maliciously holding me back. That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, glad to hear it.
I've
Happy fuck off, man.
literally never said that in game chat.
I took you on when, you know, yeah, it's just, I have had your back entirely through this, despite all frustrations of the times where we've butted heads. Because I can see that you got the makings of a great officer. Just when you stop fucking around, and then you get too tired, you get frustrated, you know? When you
Yeah.
feel yourself getting like that, just clock off the weekend. Go shoot some pool, or I don't know, play Tarkov or something.
Yeah, no, you're right. And when my shifts are gonna be short moving forward. It has to
Yeah,
be.
like,
I can't.
there was this other officer who was also kind of like having the same issues. He cut his shifts short from like 10 to 6, and he fucking thrived. Thrived.
We just
No
gotta
more
do like
anger issues. Like, he wasn't getting frustrated in chases anymore because he was able to limit himself. I used to do it too. I mean, I can do the 10, 12 hours now, but there are even times where I get frustrated. I'm like, yeah, I just need to walk away. Go
Yeah.
for a fucking drive. It happens, you know? I mean, we get the shit in the stick with this job. We see the worst in people.
God damn, you ain't lying about that.
Hold on, I got Giles calling.
It's cool. We we can be done.
Alright, straight?
I appreciate you.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, appreciate you.